We mentioned Odell Beckham showed up, participated in the OTAs. Duke Johnson was absent on the first day, but he's expected to attend. What do you make of this? It seems to me they've gone out of their way to, until they trade him, say all the right things. Mm-hmm. Why don't they just say, yeah, we're looking for, and we're looking to trade anybody who helps us, helps make us a better team?
Well, I think that they certainly don't want to hurt their leverage by saying, yeah, we are looking to move him. So I think they just want other teams to believe that he's still an important part of what they're doing.
And they'll up the ante?
And frankly, if nobody's willing to give more than a fourth or fifth rounder for him, I don't understand why you would trade him, I thought the time to do it.
Is that what you think he's in a trade environment?
Well,
do you think that's what he's worth?
Running backs don't seem to trade very high, I mean, people see, not in his case because he is seldom used. Can we say that about him? So he doesn't have a lot of wear and tear, but he also hasn't proven much in the league yet. I mean, other than that, he's a situational back that is a good pass catcher out of the backfield. So I just don't know that anybody's going to give up what they spent to get him, which was a third. So
what's your guess? Is he on the opening day roster?
I would think not. I would think that there'll be some people in in training camp that lose running backs, and these guys will probably be able to maximize his trade value because of it. Now, does that mean a fourth rounder? Maybe a fourth or.
It's hard to believe that somebody, for some reason, he's a very popular guy off the field. I don't know about the locker room. I'm thinking fans like this guy because what they did see was a spark.
Yeah, but what's odd to me is that we've seen now a couple of administrations here, front offices, come in and head coaches and not seem to know what they wanted to do with him. Even when Freddie-Kitchens took over last year, you would have thought Freddie of all people would have known what to do, with him, and they just didn't seem to use him very often.
But you don't think it's because they don't think he's any good. You just think they don't know how to use him in the offense they have.
Yeah, and nobody looks at him and thinks he's a guy that you want on the field every snap. He's not an everyday back. But when he's gotten in there, I thought he's been productive. And I don't think, and I don't know how his camp is going to go. Is he going to be a guy who makes it very clear and obvious that he doesn't want to be there? If that's the case, do you want a guy like that hanging around the locker room?
No, but do you want a guy on another team? You want that team to have a guy like that also.
Yeah. So I think he'll eventually get moved, but I don't think this is the time to do it.
I think what's confusing to him is 2 years ago they paid a pretty good price to keep him.
They did. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.